This is one of the oldest and most harrowing balloon races of all time, the Gordon Bennett Gas Balloon Race. The winner is whoever travels the greatest distance from the launch site. This year, the race started in Gruyère, Switzerland. 21 teams from 13 countries were competing for the trophy. In the run-up, each balloon was outfitted with 70 bags of sand, each weighing 10 kilos. They help control the altitude. Sand is released to make the balloon fly higher.
It only becomes dangerous when you put yourself at risk. And we, of course, don't want to do that. We all have families who aren't so bad, so we don't want to say goodbye to them just yet. We're well prepared and have everything we need in terms of food, drink, and the flight instruments that will ensure a safe flight. Also, health-wise, we're in good shape, so that we can stay up in the air for 60 to 80 hours at a time.
The balloons are filled with flammable hydrogen gas, which has a lower density than air, making the vessel lighter. That allows it to stay in the air for much longer than a hot air balloon. The German team had 3 balloons with 6 pilots in the competition. This international competition was initiated in 1906 by the adventurer and newspaper magnate James Gordon Bennett. In that year, 16 balloons started from the gardens of the former Tuileries Palace in Paris. At the time, no one at the event could predict that the competition would still be taking place 111 years later. Back at the launch site, preparation was everything. But the pilots seemed pretty relaxed as they were getting ready for the long flight ahead.
The best preparation is having very good meteorology. That's the key to a successful gas balloon flight. Very, very careful preparation, knowing the weight of the balloon and making sure that the Met is the best it can possibly be. Avoiding the thunderstorms, avoiding the bad weather, avoiding the rain, and staying at a sensible altitude.
On the sidelines of the event, visitors were able to go up in a hot air balloon. These balloons are much more flexible in terms of flying than the gas-filled variety because they can be filled, launched, and landed at any location.
Okay, so now it's my turn. Danielle is going to take us up. All right, Danielle, let's get going.
That's good.
All right, so here we go.
Due to bad weather, the balloon had to be tethered to the ground, but still gave the feeling of flying.
Now we are flying. I must say this is a very interesting experience. I feel like my hair is about to catch on fire.
So what's the difference between a gas and a hot air balloon?
The gas balloon goes up by itself. Gas is lighter than air, and so it just goes up easily. This is one of the biggest differences.
Okay.
And here I'm adding more air. The temperature up there in the balloon is 90 degrees Celsius. Weight also plays a role. The more weight in the basket, the more we have to fill the balloon. Hot air balloons can stay in the air for about 1 to 2 hours.
But the professional gas balloon pilots are looking to fly much longer than just a couple of hours. The record time for the event was set in 1995 by the German team, which remained airborne for over 92 hours. The distance record is held by a Belgian team, which traveled 3,400 kilometers from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Quebec, Canada, back in 2005. And the winner of this year's Gordon Bennett Cup was the French team, which was the first to land on Sunday morning in Võru, Estonia, after approximately 36 hours in the air. Chalking up over 1,800 kilometers, they beat out all the competition.